motorcycles that are born to dominate racetracks. There are others designed to cross continents in comfort. And then, there are machines that are built with one purpose above all, to give their riders freedom. The Yamaha XT250 has always been one of those machines. Simple, rugged, approachable, and endlessly reliable. It has been a companion for riders across generations, from city streets to mountain trails. And now, for 2025, the XT250 returns, updated and refined, but still carrying the same adventurous soul that has made it such a beloved motorcycle. Look at the 2025 Yamaha XT250, and you'll notice immediately that it doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. There are no exaggerated fairings or flashy gimmicks. Instead, it presents itself with honesty, slim bodywork, a high stance, and a design that clearly says, "I can take you anywhere." The narrow fuel tank and flat seat allow the rider to move freely, whether standing on the pegs off-road or sitting back for a calm cruise on the road. The high fenders, spoked wheels, and minimal but purposeful styling reflect its dual sport DNA. This is a bike that feels at home both in the city and in the wilderness. At the heart of the XT250 is its 249cc air-cooled, single-cylinder, four-stroke engine. It's not about blistering horsepower or record-breaking speed. Instead, it's about dependable, usable power that's available whenever you need it. With smooth fuel injection, the throttle response is crisp, making it easy for new riders while still engaging for experienced ones. The engine produces enough torque to climb steep trails, carry you comfortably at highway speeds, and sip fuel efficiently along the way. It's an engine you can trust, ride after ride, year after year. Paired with a 5-speed transmission, the XT250 offers flexibility for different riding conditions. The gears are spaced to give strong pull at low speeds off-road, but also enough top-end range for daily commuting. Whether you're crawling over rocks in first gear or flowing down a highway in fifth, the bike feels steady and predictable. This is part of its charm. It doesn't overwhelm you, but it never leaves you wishing for more. It strikes the balance between accessibility and capability, making it one of the most versatile motorcycles Yamaha has ever built. One of the XT250's greatest strengths has always been its lightweight nature. At just over 290 pounds, the 2025 model remains easy to handle, even for smaller or less experienced riders. This lightness is a huge advantage when riding off-road. Picking a line through tight trails, maneuvering around obstacles, or even lifting the bike after a fall becomes far less intimidating. It's a bike that encourages confidence, and that confidence translates to more adventure. Suspension is another area where Yamaha has kept things practical but effective. With 8.9 inches of travel at the front and 7.1 inches at the rear, the XT250 can absorb bumps, ruts, and uneven terrain with ease. The long travel suspension makes it comfortable not just off-road, but also on city streets, where potholes and broken pavement can be just as challenging. Ground clearance of more than 11 inches means rocks, logs, and curbs are no obstacle. This is a motorcycle that doesn't ask you to plan your route carefully. It simply lets you go where your curiosity takes you. The wheels are perfectly chosen for its dual sport nature. A 21-inch spoked front wheel and an 18-inch rear give it the balance needed for stability off-road and agility on-road. Dual-purpose tires provide grip on both surfaces, allowing riders to transition from tarmac to dirt without hesitation. The braking system, featuring a front disc and rear disc, gives controlled stopping power in all conditions. The simplicity of the system means fewer complications, less maintenance, and total reliability in the long run. And climb aboard the XT250, and you're greeted by a riding position that feels natural from the very first moment. The upright stance, wide handlebars, and comfortable seat make it easy to settle in, whether you're going on a quick commute or a weekend trail ride. The seat height is tall enough to give ground clearance, but low enough to remain approachable for riders of different heights. This accessibility is one of the biggest reasons why so many riders choose the XT250 as their first dual sport. It welcomes you in, rather than intimidating you. The instrument cluster remains simple but functional, with a digital display that shows speed, odometer, trip meters, and a fuel gauge. It's everything you need and nothing you don't. reinforcing the bike's philosophy of simplicity and focus. Yamaha has added small touches for convenience, like LED lighting for better visibility and modern durability. But the XT250 doesn't drown itself in electronics. It keeps the riding experience pure, mechanical, and engaging. Practicality is another area where the XT250 shines. Its lightweight frame and slim dimensions make it perfect for commuting in busy city streets. It slips through traffic easily and parks where larger motorcycles can't. The fuel efficiency is excellent, giving riders long range between fill-ups, and the small but efficient fuel tank adds to its go-anywhere spirit. For riders on a budget, the XT250 is affordable not just to buy, but also to maintain. It's the kind of motorcycle that rewards you with miles of freedom without draining your wallet. But the XT250 is not just about commuting. Its real magic is found when you take it off the beaten path. Gravel roads, forest trails, rocky climbs, it handles them all with confidence. It may not have the raw power of a big adventure bike, but what it lacks in brute force, it makes up for in agility, simplicity, and reliability. Riders often say that on the XT250, every trail feels possible. It doesn't matter if you're exploring a hidden dirt road just outside your town or embarking on a multi-day ride into the wilderness. The XT250 gives you the courage to keep going. For 2025, Yamaha has also released an adventure kit as an option for the XT250. This includes a skid plate, handguards, luggage racks, and auxiliary LED lights. With these additions, the XT250 transforms into a true lightweight adventure tourer, capable of handling longer journeys with more gear. It's Yamaha's way of recognizing that many riders see the XT250 not just as a commuter or trail bike, but as a partner for serious exploration. What makes the XT250 so special is its timeless appeal. It doesn't chase trends. It doesn't need constant reinvention. Instead, it stays true to what has always worked: lightweight, rugged build, approachable performance, and absolute reliability. It's the kind of motorcycle that becomes part of your life, whether you're using it for your daily ride, weekend adventures, or teaching a new rider how to experience the joy of motorcycling. There are motorcycles that impress you when you see them, and there are motorcycles that impress you when you ride them. The XT250 belongs to the second group. It may look modest, but the moment you take it on a trail, climb a hill, or ride through your favorite back road, it reveals its character. It rewards you with freedom, with a sense of possibility, with the reminder that sometimes the simplest machines give the richest experiences. And perhaps the biggest surprise is not in its specs or its features, but in its spirit. The 2025 Yamaha XT250 continues a legacy that stretches back decades, a legacy of riders who have discovered parts of the world they never would have seen without it. From the deserts of Australia to the forests of North America, from quiet countryside roads to bustling city streets, the XT250 has been there. And with the 2025 model, it's ready to carry that legacy forward for a new generation. In the end, the XT250 is proof that adventure doesn't require the biggest engine, the most electronics, or the highest price tag. All it requires is a willing rider, an open road, and a motorcycle built with honesty. The Yamaha XT250 is that motorcycle. Simple, rugged, affordable, and above all, free. This is Z Auto Advisor, and this was the story of the 2025 Yamaha XT250. The motorcycle that proves freedom can come in a small, reliable, and endlessly adventurous package.